Hi guys, a little bit of a sort of end of year vlog, really. Don't know why I'm recording this video, just felt like I wanted to more than anything else. Forgive the pretentious title, but I'm a bit of a pretentious twat, so it all fits. And I'm still wearing the same clothes that I have done for the past 3 or 4 days, so I'm a dirty, greasy mess. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day, does it, really? So I just want to first of all apologise for the lack of content recently. I've not sort of lost the passion for this because I still really enjoy it, and I've been recording beer reviews, but I've just not really been bothered uploading them. Do you know what I mean? And then I'm uploading them without putting thumbnails on, and just so little effort really into the channel, which is I don't know. I know it's not a big issue. Nobody would ever complain about that, but how far did I need to tilt my head back then? But yeah, it's just an overall feeling of meh. Not like a really negative way or anything like that, but just, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's like, I've got no reason to be down. Had probably one of the nicest Christmases that I've had for a while, because obviously in like the recent situation, you know, you become a lot more thankful for what you have. And considering what has been happening this year, I've been really quite lucky. People who've had COVID have fully recovered with no lasting effects. I've got a few vulnerable people in my life who would have probably succumbed if they would have had it. I mean, I'm not exactly in the best shape at all, am I? So, first to go, to be honest, for me. But apparently smoking has kept me alive. Yeah, lovely Christmas. I've got someone now in my life who I fucking cherish the ground that she walks on. And even though she's pretty much on the other side of the country, I think that's the happiest that I've actually been for a while, if not ever. But still, I just have this sort of shroud of just, not misery or anything like that. It's just, I don't know what it is. Do you know what I mean? I think it's 2020 has definitely been an absolute write-off. Although my life hasn't changed that drastically. And I'll hold my hands up, I have been irresponsible on a couple of occasions. Which, well, it's sort of like an addict really, isn't it? They say that they feel guilty about it, but they keep doing it, although in my mind it was like, well, I'm safe. I wouldn't do it if I didn't trust the people I was with. I was never in big groups or anything like that. In the early stages of lockdown, I'm still going to Manchester with my friend to the cinema and going for a few drinks and stuff, but it's not the point though, is it really? And I think that's something that's been weighing on my mind recently, because there are people out there who are just alone and in utter despair. And then you've got knobheads like me who have been, on some occasions, throwing caution to the wind. But I've always tried to be as careful as I can be. Masks, sanitised, wipes. But I still feel like a fucking idiot though. But yeah, I don't know, it's been a lovely, lovely Christmas. I still see the same people that I've seen in past Christmases. Still being able to see family and friends, even under, the guidelines and things like that. But I just feel like 2020, with the hand that we've been dealt with, I could have made so much more of it. I mean, right at the start, I was a lot more healthy. I was going on daily walks. I was getting out of the house. As cabin fever was kicking in, I've been throughout regular employment throughout the whole thing. I'm now working back in the office, so there's that little hint of normality to it. Because working from home, and I'm sure a lot of people will relate to this, and especially in this fucking glorified box room where I'm working, it gets to you, do you know what I mean? But even then, I feel so fucking selfish because that's such a tiny inconvenience compared to what a lot of people are going through and have experienced. And I just hope 2021's going to be a lot better for me personally. And I hope mainly that everyone out there watching this is being as safe and happy as they possibly can be. My heart goes out to anyone who's lost someone or is not able to see someone or have been ripped apart from, friends and family. And I still don't think we're going to fully realise the costs mentally for a lot of people, because they don't seem to really publish or make those figures public, do they? Of stuff like suicides and things like that, because I dread to think how many people have taken their own lives this year. And then you've got a knobhead like me, just still pretty much going about his business unaffected, in a very privileged position. But yeah, that's it really. I think I use this sometimes as like, a form of therapy, because I preach that people should reach out, whether they're feeling down, bad, or if they think someone might be feeling down or bad. I preach that, but I don't practice it, because I hate the idea of putting my insignificant burdens on another individual in a face-to-face sort of situation. So maybe that's something that I could work on in 2021. Break that stigma of reaching out to get professional help and that sort of stuff. See, I don't know if I'd warrant that sort of thing, but I don't know, man. You're just feeling really sort of uninspired. I think that's what it is. But got a McDonald's breakfast coming. I could do with losing so much fucking weight. I know I take the piss out of myself about how I look and things like that, but there were just some days where I just see myself and I think, you disgusting bastard. Because I look like a darts player, let's be honest, especially if you look at me from the side. Jesus Christ, that's quite a gut. I keep telling myself, oh, it's a dad bod, it's fine. And nobody's ever given me a reason to have this self-doubt. But I don't know what it is. I think I'm self-destructive. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. The start of this coming year is going to be absolutely fucking awful. But it's going to be awful for everyone, really. So, as hard as it is, you should try and not feel alone. Do you know what I mean? I've got a wonderful support network. I've got brilliant family. I've got the best friends that I could possibly ask for. As I said, I've got someone in my life now who is just... I don't know where I would be if they weren't there. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I would have done anything drastic, because I know the cost of that on other people. But I'm not one of these people who thinks it's a selfish act, because if someone's pushed to that point, that is for them the only answer. So when people say it's selfish, I get it. But at the same time, I don't like when people hold it against that individual, whether it's been a successful attempt or a failed attempt. Because then that person's got to live with the fact that they even failed at that. Do you know what I mean? It's just this horrible, horrible cycle. And I can't even begin to imagine what that must feel like. So even though I don't practice what I preach, I think my message is reach out, talk to someone, help someone. You know, we should be united through all of this, but I see so many people like distancing themselves, friendships, relationships breaking down over opinions, and it just fucking, I don't know what I'm saying on this video, but I'm trying to put a positive spin on it as possible. But I just want everyone to be okay. Do you know what I mean? And if I could put this out there and get at least one person to make a move that they need to. And it's not about me trying to make myself feel good or anything like that, but it's just the idea that you could do something like this and give someone even just a tiny moment of respite or comfort, or potentially stop them from doing something irreversible. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's it really. A bit of a downbeat video, I know, but I hope someone can get something from this. I think I just need to pull myself out of this mood. I don't know what it is that's caused this, but I don't like it and I want it to change. And the only way I can do that is by being the change. So, yeah, because I've got a lot to be thankful for. And even though this year's been a year that's made me really appreciate and be thankful, I just feel like I'm not doing enough. But yeah, so anyway, hope everyone's had as good of a 2020 as they possibly can. I hope people could have at least had a nice Christmas, whether it be on their own or with friends and family, making the best of the situation. And I hope 2021 is going to be a much better year for everyone. And to you guys who watch this, and to the people who've been watching my videos and subscribing, commenting, liking, rating, it does mean a hell of a lot to me. It's just, I don't know why I've fallen out of the habit of actually uploading content to my channel, because I've still been drinking, and I've had some good Christmas drinking, even though 90% of the stuff I bought and purposely saved for Christmas I've not opened. Do you know what I mean? And I look back and think how much money I've wasted this year as well. It's just, yeah, I had quite a nice little packet in my savings account, which is now reduced down to like 50 quid. So, I don't know, priorities. So I think a lot needs to change for me personally. But I'm the only one who can be that change. And I'm in a good situation. Things can get a hell of a lot better. I just think I need to be more aware of that. So yeah, that's it really. A little bit of self-indulgence there. Quite narcissistic video really. But hey ho, it is what it is at the end of the day. What can you do? So yeah, thanks for watching folks. And maybe I'll do a few more vlogs this year. Get out the house a bit more. I really enjoyed my walks. But for some reason I just stopped. I think that's the thing that I need to work on as well. Just seeing things through. And projects that I've started, follow them through to the end. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, pointless video, but I hope everyone's doing well. And I'll see you guys soon. And here's to a much better new year. You all take care, stay safe, and just keep being you at the end of the day. That's all you can do. Cheers, folks. You all take care.